What up, though, Lions fans? Let's get it. Alim McNeil gets a contract extension from the Lions, bro. I'm happy to hear this, man. It's a little late. I'm just getting off work. I'm real tired, but man, Lee McNeil get that deal, man. $97 million for 4 years, 55 million fully, 55 million guaranteed, and he's getting about 24.5 million dollars. He's now ranked as the fourth highest paid D tackle, just behind Christian Wilkins from the Las Vegas Raiders, from my boy Matabuke, who I do love, that from the Baltimore Ravens, and of course, obviously Kansas City Chiefs' very own Chris Jones. So the Lions, after already signing David Montgomery to an extra extension to 2027. They now come and get Lee McNeil inked under their man for 4 years. He's still on his rookie deal as of right now. So when the season's over with, homeboy gonna be hitting to that new contract. I'm for one very happy and pleased about this, due to the fact of the matter that this is a draft pick by Brad Holmes, and the idea is to pay your own guys. A lot of people give Alim McNeil a hard time because he's not Ndamukong Suh. The problem is, it's kind of hard to get a D tackle to play up to even the level he's on, because the fact of the matter, what he does compensate so much, for us, because he a lot of times plays outside his natural position. Like, a lot of people think he's just simply a zero tech, a zero guy, but he's shown that he can get to the pass rush, man. He can get to the quarterback when needed. He just got to Prescott for twice, his pass game. He had some games last year, but some felt that was a lot of people felt it was his breakout season, and after coming off this year, now he's back into the fray of it again. Just had a good performance. We're going to get Zach Martin, so at the end of the day, you learn from Decker, man. You're supposed to play your own guys. It's so hard to go get this kind of money to a guy coming in free agency, because you don't know if they go fit this criteria and the character of this team, man. And one thing he does, he fits really well. They evaluated him since he was a draft pick, a young pick and a young player in college. They've been interviewing him, and they got a chance to see what he was about. So they drafted him in third round, and it's been smooth sailing. He had his rough days, he had his good days, but he's our guy, so he should be getting extension here. You know what I'm saying? You want your guys just drafted to get extensions. That way you can do what? Continue to build out the draft. You don't want to have to rely on other people's free agents, because you never know if it could work out. A lot of people said that about Cam Sutton when we gave him a deal versus, what I'm saying, a lot of people feel weird about trading for Carlton Davis, but at the end of the day, that's why the Lions went and took two corners, right? So when you look at this deal, this is what you wanted to do. This is the first draft. He's a foundational piece for the Lions, just as much as Sewell and even Amon-Ra St. Brown, who was drafted with him the same year, was. So it's good that the Lions came into this year with the intention to pay their guys. You got the quarterback under contract. They got they signed Monty, but they extended it more last year. They extended he got signed, but they extended it more this year. So obviously you can add him to the fray. Then obviously St. Brown and Sewell, like I just said, this is just like I said, this is a good move. He's growing. He's only 24 years old. I think he was drafted at the age of 20, so he's still real young. You know what I'm saying? Before we know about it, at least you'll have at least 3 strong years of him on that contract. So about 2027, you might start looking if he's worthy enough of another extension. You'll handle that then. Maybe they might do it the year before then, where they may work out a deal depending on how well he plays. But yeah, man, you got a slew of young guys around him, and he obviously brought in a veteran like DJ Reader as well, who he's getting to learn from. So his best years are yet to come, I believe, for Lee Manila. Again, a lot of people don't like him like that, but it is what it is. You don't have to like the contract. But that just tells me that the Lions could be planning something too for further down the line. Now, I'm not necessarily saying Max Crosby or anything, but maybe it won't happen till next offseason or something like that. But they want to get a lot of guys signed so they can start opening up the room eventually to be able to bring in the Brian Branches and names, the Jameson Williams, if he can continue to play as well. If obviously the running back Gibbs, and eventually soon he'll be down there coming up for an extension. Obviously, you got some other guys on the offensive line that may be interested for them to resign or something like that. You never know, or they may want to sign. So they want to get their kids, their guys they drafted out the way first, especially while they got their quarterback signed. Because to me, the way I see it, having Jared Goff signed under contract and then making these deals now, it just at some point you're not going to rely on free agency to build your team because think about it. That's why, again, as I addressed the draft, he took two corners. So it's a player here and there that they'll be willing to make a move for. So now, if we fill up all these positions with our draft picks, it's easier for us to turn the market and it make it simplified the way to, for us to, be able to sign guys that we already drafted, like Branch and other guys eventually when it's their time. So, and that's to me how you build around a veteran quarterback that's now on the rookie deal because at some point you were going to have to pay regardless, one way or another, regardless if you paid golf or not. You're going to have to pay these other guys, and either way, if you can get these guys paid while he's on the new contract that he's going to be on, and you find a way to flip the market that way, then it makes it better because now what you essentially done is build a legitimate Super Bowl compatible team out the draft with a veteran quarterback, and all you had to do is just pay to keep as many of the guys you have. Now, I think the Niners were sort of going through a certain stint, but I think where we're better at is that we knew who our quarterback was already, and we didn't have to worry about getting rid of him and drafting a guy and seeing if he was going to fit. We already knew we was going to get out of golf. So what Brad Holmes has done, as far as certain moves he's made this offseason, all the way up into the season, has been wonderful. You know what I'm saying? We are set now. It's about what's next moving in for us. Obviously we brought in Isaiah Thomas today from the practice squad of the Bengals, former 7th round pick. So that's another move we made there. Obviously, not go replace the production of Aiden Hutchinson, of course, but we'll see what happens, man. Will they make a trade? Will they try to go for somebody? Will it be Darius Smith? I heard that name come up a couple times. So we'll see what happens. And now that you are, because you are a Super Bowl contender at some point, you have to realize that. So there could be a move. Maybe they won't be, but we'll see what happens. You got, like I say, you got a collector of young guys. You got Levi, who was drafted with him that year. He's got to step up now. Obviously, I've been hearing some good about Wingo. He's been performing pretty well in his role, and obviously you still got Pascal. You have obviously Broderick Martin, and then of course you signed in DJ Reader. So you got a lot of those guys. It's time until we can get one of those guys. These guys about to step up, and it's gonna start with Alim McNeil and DJ Reader to really help anchor that D line now with Aiden Hutchinson being gone. Rest up easy, bro. And yeah, man. What y'all think, man? Do y'all love the move? Now, please don't come killing the move, man, because I know how a lot of y'all get. It's too much money. It's too much this and that and the third. In due time, them few years to be up. You know what I'm saying? He's getting 55. We know guaranteedly he's going to be here 3 of the years. So y'all have to calm down. You got to pay somebody something. And getting upset about the $1 million amount, is pointless. As long as this team is able to win, man, I don't care about the money as long as it goes to the players we drafted, and that's just what matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Is do we keep that foundation going, man? You got your favorite receiver locked up. You got your best young stud offensive lineman locked up. You now got Alim McNeil knocked up. The guy who been the main anchorman of your defensive line since he got here. So, at the end of the day, happy for him and his family. And I'm happy for the Lions to get this deal done during the season. I actually predicted that they might get this deal done during the season. Yes, I did. Not trying to be cocky or arrogant, but it's the truth. I did kind of that they would get him a deal this season. I just didn't think that they was gonna do it at some point when they gave David Montgomery his extra extension. I didn't think they were going to immediately turn around a few days later and give Alim McNeil his. But like I said, never know. It could be a move. But tell me in the comment section, man, what y'all think about it, man. And if you like anything I had to say, man, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, man, and drop me a like, man, if you can, man. I appreciate that. Much love to y'all and the fan base, man. I hope everybody having a good one and still enjoying the Dallas, man. I'll be coming at y'all with that Minnesota video soon. With that being said, man, shout out to subscribe to D313SB and all our social media accounts. And don't forget to, again, man, subscribe to this channel and like and share this video with everybody. And leave a comment, man. And try to be positive. That being said, I'm out here, man. Peace.